Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are here in Washington State. Exciting evening. I know the background kind of looks a little bit crazy. It's a little bit dark and there's a bunch of cars on lifts, but that's for a reason. Today we are here and have the opportunity with McCurley Integrity Dealerships to present the showing of the 2020 C8 Corvette. Big thanks to McCurley for letting us be here, a one-on-one personal time with the vehicle before everybody shows up over the next 2 days. So we got a nice, beautiful, clean car to give you guys some great content. So here we go.
Get ready.
All right, guys, so here it is. They brought us a beautiful blue Z51 2020 Chevy Corvette. This thing is just beautiful. This is the moment before it goes to the showroom. Z51 package. It has the engine appearance package. It's the 3LT. So this thing is loaded to the gills, magnetic ride suspension. You name it, this car has it, but why wouldn't it if it is the demo car for Chevy? They have brought a very, very beautiful car. This is the 3LT trim. The perforated seats. Somebody brought up the other day that this seat compared to the C7, they call this the shut up and sit seat. There's nothing, no controls whatsoever on the passenger side. You have the ability to control your air vents, obviously your windows, primarily the HVAC and your infotainment center are pretty driven for the driver only. We're going to be calling this the shut up and sit seat. The shut up and enjoy seat, right? Maybe that sounds better. This car, once again, comes fully loaded with 360 cameras. Passenger side, we have a camera. Looks like air induct system for the cooling. That looks like a nice, you can see the full radiator right in between here, if you can see that back in there. Looks like we aren't going to have as many cooling problems with the C8 as we did potentially with the C7. Driver's side, once again, we have another camera. Seems a little interesting how this system sits, because there's not a lot of protection to the radiator. These are wide open to the cooling fins of the radiator, so that'll be interesting to see what type of damage or lack thereof happens to those. Camera up front here is the performance data recorder. Most of you who have a C7 know exactly what it is, but for those of you who don't, it is a system that allows you to record real-time audio and video. Or I'm interested to see if there's any upgrades or new things that they brought to the table here. Here on the passenger side, as we can see, the beautiful setup that we have here for the driver. Very, very intuitive. I am extremely interested to see what this steering wheel is going to feel like. Almost makes me feel like as we're coming into a corner, I'm going to be grabbing corners of the steering wheel. It may be actually something that's very fitting. Once again, it looks like the aesthetics and the layout of this thing has been done very, very nicely. Everything is within arm's reach of the driver for audio, HVAC, seat cooling, heating, you name it. It looks like we've got it here. We're here in the shop right now. This was the prep and cleanup time for the vehicle. It had just come off the truck, so we'll let them pull it in and we'll get some better lighting. That was a little pre-jitters, pre-start, so here we go. Oh, that's the happy noise. How cool was that? We just saw the C8 come in, get parked. That thing sounds so amazing. It is actually a really cool thing that Chevy, back in the release of the C7, similar time, the C7 had made Car of the Year, just as the 2020 Corvette makes Car of the Year. So every evolution, well, just every evolution, but as the evolution of the Corvette progresses and progresses and progresses, it's really cool to see that the car community appreciates and looks at it and sees that the growth of the Corvette is really pushing our boundaries. Looks like we've got a display for the different seat packages and wheels and trim and colors. We'll take a peek here. So it does say please don't sit. So
yeah, it does say that. You're right.
I can't sit and I can't try it out. By the way, everybody, this is Craig Kavanaugh. He is the GM for Chevy McCurley here. Big thanks to him for letting us be here and get this video content.
Hey, you guys are welcome to be here anytime as long as you buy another Vette. You've only bought one from us so far.
Two. We've got a C8 Zio.
No, you don't have a C8.
Yeah.
Zio.
He's on the list.
For a C8?
Yeah.
Z06?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
on the Z06.
Oh, I didn't put him on the list yet.
Oh!
No, I'm sorry. He's not on the list yet.
I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna turn this off. We got to get a Z06. You guys want to see a Z06, so we're gonna get one.
Yeah.
Just have to be very, very nice to these two gentlemen right here, and hopefully we'll get there.
Yeah.
That's
So
2-3.
what is? I'm trying to figure out what.
Much higher bolsters.
Okay.
A little difference for package
right.
length.
What did you say this fabric was?
They introduced Kevlar. Like the Kevlar
This is
bulletproof.
Kevlar.
What's your bulletproof vest? Much higher extreme bolsters for support, and especially for more spirited driving.
The look of the seat, though, I'm a fan of the GT2. I'm glad I got this. If the Z06 probably should go with that seat because it'll be more of a track car for me. But man, this is great.
I think what customers are really going to get off on, which you don't have currently, these are the first wheels that do, which you don't have currently, but everyone has seen black chrome. We've seen that. But now when you look at this carbon flash open spoke, from a distance it's going with black chrome, but look at that. I mean, just take a look at the carbon flash that's in this.
That's nice.
And you're also going to have somewhat of carbon flash in the silver.
That's exciting, man.
Well, it's historic for us to have this. The only dealer in 5 states to have to be able to present this to people. And it is going to be a zoo.
So tell me, it's funny. You're the only dealer.
Oregon, Idaho, Montana, Washington, Alaska. They're the only one that has this show. This is it.
No other dealers.
No.
That's because McCurley's the best.
Well, we work hard. We've been developing this Corvette program for over 15 years, and our numbers have just been going like this. And I think Chevrolet recognized it, and we appreciate their respect, and we love this. And of course, we did become a signature Corvette dealer, and you have to be a signature Corvette dealer to take this on. A true Corvette experience with the best American-made sports car on the planet. You know, and here it is.
So we have people coming from Canada, right?
Yep.
Some Midwest.
We've got calls from the Midwest. We've got there's a local hotel here that already has over 40 rooms booked tonight for people that flew in. People from Astoria, Oregon, and Coos Bay were here today. But we've got folks from Northern California, all over Oregon. A lot are coming from the west side of Washington, of course. We've got 2 or 3 different clubs out of Boise. And one of the cool things we're going to do, which we always have, we have a great relationship with Corvette and Make-A-Wish Foundation. So we are also going to be doing some fundraising for the Make-A-Wish Foundation tomorrow. So that'll be great. It'll be a great day.
All right, everybody, we're here at McCurley for the last day and the breakdown of the C8 event. We had a wonderful time here, a huge turnout. Thank you to GM for providing some great people to provide a beautiful car to the showing for our community and surrounding communities that came. It was probably one of the biggest turnouts. I think that they said top 10 turnouts that they've had in all the showings. And of course, why wouldn't be? This is a very special vehicle. This is not only a vehicle that has sparked interest for American car enthusiasts, not only Chevy car enthusiasts, but enthusiasts all around the world. So this is a very, very special vehicle, and we're here to mark a very, very interesting and cool date in history. So here in a few minutes, we're going to sit down with the vehicle. I don't know what much more we can say that others haven't already said. I mean, you can talk about the 0 to 60, you can talk about the weight distribution, you can talk about all that type of stuff that every other YouTuber in the world's already gone through. So we're going to make this more about the car and the comfort and the luxury that this vehicle is bringing. Not to mention only that, but also the performance. So here in a few minutes, we'll get an up close and personal seat in the vehicle and tell you what we think. After a long anticipated wait, we kind of let everybody get through and see the vehicle. It is teardown time now. We've got the opportunity to have a uncensored few moments with the vehicle, enjoy it, sit in the car, and kind of talk to you about how we feel about it. Obviously, you guys know how we feel. We bought the car. We've been excited. We've been at, this is the second event that we've seen the C8 at, so it's probably one of our favorite coming up so far. So hey, we're gonna get in and see how it feels. First impression sitting here in the vehicle, you really do feel like you have a cockpit feel of being in an airplane slash supercar. This is probably one of the most comfortable supercars I've ever gotten to sit in. Here on the channel, we've done a review of the Lamborghini Huracan. We've done a review of the 458, the 488, the GT3 RS, a bunch of different supercars. And one of the biggest main concerns that we have is the comfort of a supercar. They're not built for the comfort, they're built for the performance. Chevy's done something right here, and they've built performance with comfort. All the controls we have is right here at the driver's fingertips. Everything from the air conditioning, seat controls, to your infotainment center, everything right at your fingertips. You don't need to lean forward, you just extend your arm out. And the passenger seat being the shut up and enjoy seat. We see that more clearly now, as there really is nothing for the passenger to operate, except once again, you have your air vents, door locks, door and window. Here in the center console that Lamborghini does not have, which is we have 2 functional, full-sized drink holders. That is a huge plus to this vehicle, for one. I know it doesn't seem like a big thing, but when you're on a long drive and you're enjoying the vehicle, you're gonna get thirsty and you want a place to put your drink, and Chevy's provided that here for us. Really cool place back here for your phone and charging. a really cool window here that looks back into the engine compartment. It'll be interesting to see what the engine noise is like with the window and the engine being right there. Hopefully we'll have some noise canceling somewhere, padding with inside the compartment there. But the seats are very, very, very comfortable. We've got tons of leg room. I mean, anybody over 6 foot could easily drive this car, which is a lack there in most of the supercars. This is truly an American-made supercar, revolutionizing the way that we look at the Corvette and really putting it towards that category of supercar. Some of the things I think that are really interesting is we'll see comments online of people saying, this is not a Corvette, I'll never buy that car as a Corvette because A, I do my own maintenance. The maintenance on the C7, the C65 has been very, very simple for, you know, the average Joe to do. Introducing the mid-engine introduces a little bit more complexity into doing your own maintenance. One gentleman said, if I wanted to eat caviar, I would eat it. However, I prefer my Texas ribeye and Idaho potatoes. I guess the reference is to the American-made feel, that if I wanted to have a German engineered, Italian engineered supercar, I'd buy it. However, in this case, he's a American-made sports car driver, and that's what he wants. Mind you guys, this is still American-made. This is still the Chevy Corvette. It is a growth period for them to provide better performance in performance driving. You know, I can't say enough good things about this vehicle. We hope you guys enjoy this video. Smash that like and subscribe button and continue watching. We'll bring more.